Hello, fight fans. I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the WBC Arena. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tale of the tape. The Gypsy King himself, Tyson Fury. He stands an imposing 6'9" tall with a reach of 85 inches. And he'll face David Big D Adeleye. What a prospect he is. 6'4" tall with a 77.5-inch reach.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see in this kind of fighter. The jab is unassumingly long and sharp and fast, and that will really put you off your stride.
Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man. Big D, David Adeleye, fighting out of London in the heavyweight division, and he packs a lot into those 212 pounds.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Manchester, England, and standing at 6'9", here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from London, England, here is Big D, David Adeleye.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is second to none. If you get the right fights, you've got fun all night.
Good luck.
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. He missed with that jab. He misses with that jab. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
You see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
He just misses with that jab. Good counter-punching from both these fighters. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Why aren't they keeping their gloves up?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter-puncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Catch and shoot. He misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
There's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one.
Caution being thrown to the wind. misses with that jab. The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Good counter punching for both these athletes. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? This fighter realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Bam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
He gets out of the way of that left hand. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
The bell rings and we start the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Misses with that big right hand. Nice counter shot. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. No, we don't see a knockdown. Going back to life now, starting to land some punches. Jab slightly off target. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That counter shot lands. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance without a doubt.
On to the fourth we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Fantastic punch. Just missed with that big right hand. got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just that a match made in heaven.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Caution being thrown to the wind. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Great counter right hand there. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
There's a counter shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. These punches coming from every angle. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. They exchanged punches. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Left hand misses. You don't want to trade shots. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
On to the sixth round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nice job landing that left counter punch. Is David Adeleye going to go down? Is this big opportunity to finish the fight slipping him by? I thought we were going to see the finish there. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Perfect counter shot. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter left hand there. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Good count. Oh my word, Adeleye in some serious trouble. He's got got to get out of this. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe. He just missed with that left jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
There's the bell to start round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Oh, what a punch! Jab does not score. Good right hand. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer. Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that? Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. There's the bell to start round 8. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart, even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
That's a scoring left hand. Good counter punch. Missed him with that uppercut. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And they get out of the way of that left hand.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Lands with the right counter. That left lands. Good. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8. Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. to slow down. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight.
David Adeleye just took a big shot. David Adeleye couldn't take any more, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can.
David Adeleye just took a big shot. Perfect counter lands. And he misses with the left uppercut. Trying to land that jab. The bravery being... It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Right. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell for round 10. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go, because you know they're on shaky legs. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
Nice counter. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game...
Oh, and there it is! The knockout punch he had been looking for. So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.